But this, I don't know, I just love it for some reason with the different colors of hands. I just love it. So this is one of my favorites.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Happy April. Can you believe we have made it into the 4th month of the year? Isn't this amazing? Happy belated birthday to all my March birthdays. Z, shout out to Jamie, shout out to everybody who celebrated a birthday last month. As we go into this month, I just want to say thank you again. Thank you to everyone who's been watching so far. And today, I actually shared this YouTube channel and released it officially, I guess you could say today, April 1st. I put it up on Facebook, put some stuff on Instagram. Everything I've been doing so far has been somewhat of like a soft launch, but we're here now, and it's crazy. We got lights, and all that, trying to make this as professional, as official as possible. So word, thank you again. In today's video, I'm actually sharing an interview that I did last year, but it's still fairly fresh. Everything is still new and everything is still up to date with what the brand has going on now. So word, check it out. I'm gonna post a whole clip so you can kind of like just soak it up, kind of get to know me and the brand a little more. So thank you for watching. I appreciate your time, and don't worry, check it out, all right? Peace and love.
Now, tonight's guest, I want to welcome the Sunday School Collection. Welcome to the Who's Styling Who show.
What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for having me.
Now, he is no stranger. He's no stranger to me, but this is his first time on the Who's Styling Who show, and I love a first timer. So that means we are now together. So every time you do an interview after this interview, you always got to shout me out because I broke your interview cherry.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, that's cool.
Let's go right into the interview. When did the brand be established?
This brand started now almost about 8 years ago now. It's been a couple years now.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it's been under different names over the years. But
Okay, what was the first name?
First name was Wearers of the Word. That was
Okay.
the original. It was just like scriptures on the shirt. Supposed to be like wearing the word.
Okay.
That was the initial name for the brand.
And then you went to...
I went to Bible Boy gear after that.
Oh, why Bible Boy?
I watched this amazing Bad Boy documentary, and I was just puffed out, Puff Daddy. Like, I'm super inspired by his, motivation and all of that. So I was Bad Boy. So I said, I'm going same concept, but Bible Boy. That was the title.
That was cool.
Bible Boy gear, and then
How did we get to the
Sunday School
final?
Collection? That's just I was doing different collections. I was doing different collections in the brand, and that particular name, Sunday School Collection, just like stuck out to me. I like how that collection sounds, so I kind of stuck with that name. And I didn't love Bible Boy gear as a name personally. Sometimes you change names and brands. So after that, I just stuck with that, and it's been that for about 2 years. And it's blown up since, not blown up, but gotten much more traction since the name changed. So yeah.
Okay, where are you based out of?
I'm based out of Manhattan. Yeah, I live in East Harlem, El Barrio right now.
Are you always been from New York?
Yeah, I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm from Queens originally. I lived in Brooklyn for a little bit. I lived in Virginia for a little bit.
God, you're from Harlem. Guys from Brooklyn.
I'm not from Harlem, from Queens.
Queens,
yeah, I'm from
okay,
Queens,
that's still a pass. We like Queens. Brooklyn, Well, of course, you didn't wear my favorite uniform, which is gray sweatpants. So I don't know how this interview's going to go. But you did bring an array of products, so this is exciting. Tell me about Keep the Faith and Stay Fly. Is this what we're running with?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's been a campaign for about the last year or so. Keep the faith and stay fly. I feel like it embodies the brand in one statement, as opposed to having to explain too much or do too much. It kind of it breaks it down. Like when you think of Nike, you think of sports, you think of just do it. It's pretty basic. It's straight to what you're doing. You think of Jordan Brand, the Jumpman. It's not a statement, but it kind of explains like what he is, what he does. Keep the faith and stay fly. It's kind of, you see the prayer hands on the shirt or the scripture on the shirt, it kind of just embodies what the goal is. Keep the faith in what you're doing, but also stay fly, stay jiggy. Remember who you are, what you do, and all of that. Don't get not so much don't get too caught up in things, but just remember to stay fly. Remember what you're doing. We go outside every day. Those two things, keep the faith, but stay fly. Get fresh, get fly. Remember who you are, be proud of yourself, and all of that. So that's the purpose of the brand, Keep the Faith and Stay Fly.
What's the highest size you go in your collection?
The highest size? I can Order anything in a 6, 7X if needed. Yeah, there's no particular size high.
And the
shit.
smallest. So, are you gonna do a kids brand? You think?
I
Possibly?
can, yeah. Extra small is the smallest right now. Yeah, extra small. So
How
try
much?
some
What are the
shit.
price points on the merch? How much are your dad hats?
The dad hats are actually brand new right now. This is I'm bringing them to you for the first day.
Oh,
dad
we
hats,
got an exclusive.
yeah, super exclusive. Yeah.
I want them all.
You got they're for you. Dad hats and the visors too. The visors.
Yes, I love the visors for the springtime. Well, we're in summer. I'm sorry. And for the summertime, I love this. So we don't have no pricing on them.
I mean, the price is going to $25 each for the dad hats. Nothing crazy. I'm not trying to beat anybody over the head on it right now. I'm trying to get the brand out more than anything. So dad hats, 25. The shirts are online. T-shirts, the same thing, 25. Sweatshirts, 30. Hoodies, 35 right now. So
If you could have any celebrity in the brand, who would it be?
any celebrity, I like Fab. I'm not gonna hold you.
Fab is a favorite here.
Yeah, I like-
Fabulous. We need you up here, and I have like already now 3 brands that have come to the Who Style of Who show. So your package is getting pretty thick here. Well, when I asked if you have another one, a female possibly.
Female possibly. Oh my gosh.
Doesn't have to be just one. You can list a whole bunch of people if you want.
I would love. I'm a big Angela Simmons fan.
Oh, okay.
I think she's I think she kind of embodies this as well in some way. You know what I mean? Keeping the faith, but also like she's fly. I mean, like in her own way. So if I could pick a female celebrity, I might go Angela Simmons and Fab on the dude side. Yeah,
That's dope. Q, I'm gonna need a favor from you. Q, I need you to next time you do Angela Simmons' hair, I need you to give her a T-shirt. So I'm going to send Q, the amazing celebrity hairstylist that does Angela's hair, a shirt, and we're gonna make sure she gets a hat, a nice package.
Okay.
What celebrities have worn the brand so far?
So far, it's been Erica Campbell has worn it. Her co-host Griff has worn it. Mark Jackson from the Knicks has worn it. These are 3 people that have worn it. Wax, Charlamagne's bodyguard, has worn it. So yeah, those are people that kind of you.
Thank you.
These are the people that matter to me. That I think the fact that you think it's cool, I respect.
What I
that's
love
cool.
about the brand is how I first met you when we met in the streets and we took our picture and staying connected. And I've watched the progress. I actually had you in my Art Basel street show, and that was dope. And the response, people love the brand. Like I said, my favorite is the praying hands. I have the hoodie as well. But this, I don't know, I just love it for some reason with the different colors of hands. I just love it. So this is one of my favorites. I'm going to give that one of my top cases. So now we got to send this one to Kirk Franklin or...
Yeah, that's that was just to honor the dudes that from that era that very much inspired me on the Keep the Faith side. Kirk Franklin, Marvin Winans, John P. Key. I still play their music. Yeah, their music is still very inspirational to me. Just the dudes in general who are like are of this, I guess, world, but still, these are fly dudes that we look at and honor. Kirk Franklin's a fly dude, you know what I mean? Like, these are dudes that matter in their way. So that was just to honor them and for inspiring me. That's all.
That's dope. So you've been in the game for 8 years. Give me your highs and give me your lows.
Oh, man. My highs was one of your shows. That show.
Who's branding you?
Yeah.
That was dope. You liked the fashion show. You had a good response, actually.
That was a high.
Big shout out to S Street Media, Mathematics, Sosa, Tripe the Boss, everyone that was a part of the Who's Branding You event, and all the vendors that showed that night as well. The models actually loved.
Okay.
And I love the fact that you gifted everyone a T-shirt that wore your brand. That was really dope.
I'm trying to get it out. So, yeah, that's
Product
really,
placement and brand awareness is the #1 key that I tell every brand. If you can spare a T-shirt and give it to the right person, and you also have the right to say no. Like, you can be picky in your brand. Don't feel, I know you want everyone to have your brand, but if somebody doesn't embody your brand, you have the right to say no. It's your brand. You wanted to get it to the right people. So that's just one tip I would say. Another tip that I would also say is do collections. So you saw how you went through 3 names. Mm-hmm. You should still bring out the Bible Boy because I think that would be cute because there are, you know, when you think of people that are in the faith and in who just love, you know, Bible verses, God in general, anything positive, people would love to wear. You have a scripture one, Isaiah 8, right?
yes.
Which one do you have a favorite Bible verse, and if so, which one is it?
Oh, my favorite Bible verse, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, say it.
Yeah, trust in the
Lord
Lord
with all thy heart, and lean not to the
own
understanding. With all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct our path. Yes, that's one of my
Sorry
favorites.
for the mix-up. My
It's
fault.
okay. I can do that to a man when you're looking at me. They did call me Lucinda back in the days.
You said don't look in your eyes. That's my
You
fault.
don't look. That's why I'm trying to turn. Big shout out to Brooklyn Barn. I interviewed him last week. I stood like this for the whole 10 minutes. This time I'm giving you direct eye contact, and we both stuttering, you see? They used to call me Eve. No, I'm joking. That's my alter ego. I ain't even going to tell you all the names that they called me. Okay. Mary Magdalene, you name it. And yeah, you got to laugh. My favorite Bible verse is a wise woman builds her house, but a foolish one tears it down with her own bare hands. That's Proverbs 14:1. And another one that's my favorite of all the favorites, because it was a long Bible verse, was Corinthians 4:13, which is why now I can't think of it on the top. Whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things would be a good report, if it be anything, be any praise, think of these things. Philippians 4:8. It's Philippians, my bad. I had to say the whole verse to get there. Rest in peace to my pastor, Reverend Smith. She would get me, I would get in trouble if I don't know my Proverbs and write it down. So I love the brand. I love what it stands for. I love what you're doing. You know that anything I'm a part of, you're a part of. I'm doing the British Virgin Islands, July 20th through the 25th. Brands, I'm looking for you. If you have a brand and you want to show in the British Virgin Islands, I'm giving you the opportunity. Summer Sizzle BVI, that's July 20th to the 25th in the British Virgin Islands. And I extend that invitation to you. If you want to get your brand out there on an international level, we'll talk about that later. Is there anything that I didn't talk about with the brand that you want people to know? Where can they find you at first?
Oh, you can find the actual website is the SundaySchoolCollection.com, SundaySchoolCollection.com. Instagram, the SundaySchoolCollection.com, same thing. So the Sunday School Collection. And then for everything you see here, the Keep the Faith the stuff, it's the summer shirts and the visors, KeepTheFaithAndStayFly.com. Go right there. Anything with this one and right here, or just go to the Instagram for everything, link in bio, all of that. Everything's right on the Instagram. Sunday School Collection, Sunday School Collection. Yes.
Well, I want to thank you for coming up, because I love this brand and I really want to help you take it to greater heights. Now, I asked you your high. Do you have a low that you want to give any wisdom to the brands that are coming out after you? Because it's very hard to be in this industry, and I always try to help those that want to be in the industry, because it's really hard. Like, there's 1,000 brands, and, you know, not every brand's going to be successful. So your lows being, did the pandemic help you? Did it hurt you? How did it affect you?
The pandemic, I would say in many ways, I don't want to say it hurt, but it helped because it stopped, it's kind of slowed me down a little bit. I guess you could say that. It didn't help. It wasn't helpful, but it helped in ways. I had to kind of refocus some. I wasn't as focused pre-pandemic, I will say that. And then seeing all the mess going on and drama kind of just like, in some way inspired me just to put some light out there. That's all. Like, that's a lot going on. Somebody might just see a little small thing or a small shirt might make someone smile on the train, might make somebody. So the pandemic definitely played a part into it, and me just being like, let me get out here, put a little bit of positive energy just into the world. It's a little bit. So that played a part into it. The lows may just be maybe not giving the response always as intended. That's always some kind of thing. The lows are maybe just not being as high as you want to be. You know what I mean? As successful as you want to be. So
well, let me tell you this best advice. There's no marathon in this fashion race.
Okay.
Believe it or not, we're in a place right now where people want to keep the faith and they want to stay fly. So if you market this correctly and, you know, you got to just stay consistent. If you stay with the product, go make a list, a vision board, because you got to make it plain. Everything you read, you got to do what you read and believe in. So all these people that you want to wear the brand, put them, make it plain. Little stickies, vision boards. So you said Fabulous. Who else did you say? Angela Simmons. You put these things out there in the universe, and then people like me, and really get in contact with stylists. Stylists are your best friends.
Okay.
So you have to research different stylists. I'll put you onto some different stylists, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna help the world keep the faith and stay fly. Give them your social media one more time.
So everything is just at the Sunday School Collection. Sunday School Collection. Everything is right there. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on TikTok, Twitter. There's an audio Mac for songs and things like that. There's a YouTube. Like, it's a lot of content out there. So check us out whenever you get time. And thank you.
Give your shout outs. Do you want to shout anybody out?
Oh, shout out to you for caring about this. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody behind the scenes. Shout out to New York. Shout out to New York for being a city that you can be in and be yourself in. You know what I mean? I can run around with this and people will inspired and care. Shout out to my city.
Are you single?
I'm in a relationship. Shout out to my girl.
I was about
Shout out to my baby.
Because you're about to go home. She gonna watch this. She'll be like,
I wasn't.
me out. Hello, beautiful lady.
Shout out to my baby. Yeah, shout out to my baby.
You have any children?
I do not.
Okay, so no Father's Day for you. But at least he said he shouted out his girl,
shout out
and
to
that's
my baby.
major.
Yeah,
Can we get more men to shout us women out?
I'm
There's
sorry.
no
I'm in
more
business
sneaky
mode. I'm
links,
sorry.
okay? Be happy. Embrace the
that.
love, because behind every strong man, there's definitely a girl behind you and probably planting seeds, probably put in for 2 collections. No, I'm just sorry. I start getting flashbacks of my life.
I apologize.
I
apologize.
That's okay. But shout out to that beautiful woman. Shout out to this Keep the Faith and Stay Fly. I heard you bought me some presents. This is definitely mine. I got you. What else? Let me see. Let my visor.
Summertime visors.
I'm gonna go get a nice bikini to match this. Wife, don't be mad when I tag. It's all product placement.
The social media might be a little big, but these are just summertime joints. Just to keep it simple, summertime shirts. That's all.
Ooh, nice. Okay, this is what I like. A nice,
regular clean shirt.
Boom.
Keep the faith on the side.
With the logo right here.
Summertime
Keep the faith
fly.
and stay fly. With some poom shorts. Okay.
Good to go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here on the Who Style and Who Show. If you are a brand and you would like to be on the Who Style and Who Show, email me, Khalia Clark. That's whostylingwho@gmail. But first, like, comment, share. Who Styling Who? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Watch on S Street Media. Thank you so much for coming up. Thank you for my presence. We're going to go to a commercial break.
All right, y'all, that was it. My first interview. Crazy, right? I sat down at an actual podcast. I was asked questions about my brand. It's happening, y'all, one day at a time. Thank you so much for watching that whole thing. I really appreciate it. Shout out to the great Khalia Clark for always holding me and my brand down. Peace to the engineer, everyone who's also there. As you can see, there was some people behind me from another brand that came after me and did their interview. So shout out to everyone who's out there doing their thing, hustling, making it happen for their brand, for the thing that they believe in. So word, thank you for your time and thank you for her time. Word, I appreciate it. So I want to take a second again just to say, check out our website, okay? The pieces I have on now are not available. These are some exclusives I'm working on, whatever. But if you want these, you can holler. I always can make things, whatever you want, let me know, okay? I'm here for you, you're here for me, and I appreciate you, all right? So, check out that website. That's www.sundayschoolcollection.com. Check out our Instagrams, TikToks, all our social medias, okay? We out here making it happen one day at a time, okay? I got a busy month ahead of me, as you probably can't see my calendar, but I got a whole month of running around ahead of me. So hopefully I'm able to get this all done, have an amazing channel by the end of the month and all that. So have a whole extra set of followers and words. So thank you to you once again for your time. I love you. I appreciate you. And word. I'm out. All right. Peace.